Welcome back to the Darlington channel for your weekly and sometimes daily anime fix. Today we will be covering quite possible the most famous man in anime currently, and his name is Gojo Satoru from the Jujutsu Kaisen series. If you enjoy this character analysis, don't forget to comment, like, and of course subscribe. Let's hop into this. In the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, a universe filled with cursed spirits and jujutsu sorcerers, Gojo Satoru stands out not just for his unparalleled strength, but for the depth and complexity of his character. Created by Gege Akutami, Gojo isn't merely a strong character added for the shock and awe value. He has layers that are revealed gradually as the series progresses. This analysis delves into Gojo's character, spanning his role in the narrative, his relationship dynamics, his distinctive personality, and the symbolism behind his presence. Right from his introduction, Gojo occupies a central role in the story. As a teacher at the Tokyo Jujutsu High, he's a mentor figure to the protagonists. But beyond teaching techniques, Gojo inculcates in his students a certain philosophy to challenge and question the traditional and sometimes problematic ways of the jujutsu world. The significance of Gojo's role in the narrative becomes even more pronounced when we consider his relationships with other characters. Gojo's relationships, especially with his students, highlight various facets of his personality. With Yuji Itadori, he's both a protector and a mentor. He sees potential in Yuji and isn't afraid to challenge him, pushing him beyond his limits. With Megumi Fushiguro, there's a deeper understanding, perhaps due to their shared disdain for the jujutsu world's old-fashioned ways. Then there's his playful camaraderie with Nobara Kugisaki, reflecting his ability to connect differently with different students. His relationships also shed light on his views about the jujutsu world. His dynamic with Geto, his past friend turned enemy, encapsulates the duality of jujutsu sorcerers and their struggle with their own values versus the world's expectations. These relationships not only define his interactions, but are also rooted in the very core of his personality. Gojo's confidence often borders on arrogance, but it's not entirely misplaced. His powers, especially the Limitless and the Six Eyes, make him the strongest jujutsu sorcerer. However, this strength doesn't solely define him. On the surface, Gojo's overwhelming self-assuredness can be mistaken as sheer arrogance. He knows he's the strongest jujutsu sorcerer and doesn't shy away from declaring it. But his confidence isn't baseless bravado. It stems from his innate abilities and his mastery over them. In many ways, his assuredness serves as an anchor for his students and colleagues. They often look up to him as the epitome of strength, knowing well that he can back up his claims. Arguably, one of the most defining traits of Gojo is his playful demeanor. Whether he's teasing his students or taunting his enemies, there's a childlike mischief in his actions. This characteristic adds a layer of unpredictability to his persona. It's this playful attitude that makes him relatable and provides comic relief in an otherwise intense storyline. However, it's essential to note that his playfulness doesn't diminish his seriousness. He knows when to draw the line, and when he does, it serves as a stark reminder of the depth of his character. At his core, Gojo is a nonconformist. His disdain for the archaic ways of the jujutsu world isn't just rebellious angst, it's rooted in a deep-seated philosophy. Gojo sees the flaws in the system, the problematic hierarchy, and the dogmas that more often harm than protect. His mission isn't just to be a contrarian, but to pave a new path for the next generation. He teaches his students not just to accept things at face value, but to question, challenge, and form their own beliefs. This intricate personality can be further understood by exploring the symbolism associated with his character. One of the most iconic symbols associated with Gojo is his blindfold. It serves as a constant reminder of his overwhelming power. He can perceive and combat threats without the need for ordinary sight. The blindfold also symbolizes his mysterious aura. Just like we, the readers, are never entirely sure what's behind it. Characters in the story are often left guessing Gojo's next move. Furthermore, his white hair and attire contrast with the darker themes of curses, symbolizing purity and perhaps a beacon of hope. Even his name, Gojo, has roots in Buddhism and can be associated with the 5 constants of Confucianism, which are virtues guiding human conduct. The symbolism and Gojo's character depth make it essential to understand the broader implications of his presence in the story. Gojo, as a character, serves as a bridge between tradition and change. While he respects the roots of jujutsu, he also recognizes its flaws. His desire to reform the jujutsu world resonates with a universal theme, the tension between old values and the need for new ones. By challenging the status quo, Gojo represents the voices of many who yearn for change in conservative systems. His presence reminds readers that power, when coupled with vision, can indeed pave the way for transformation. Gojo Satoru isn't just a powerhouse character in Jujutsu Kaisen. He is a carefully crafted persona, embodying layers of depth and intricacy. Through his role, relationships, personality, symbolism, and the broader implications of his presence, Gojo serves as a pivotal figure in the narrative. He stands as a testament to the fact that strength isn't just physical prowess, but also the courage to challenge, question, and envision a better world.